People are talking about Sony and Microsoft saying stubbornly on track to drop their next gen consoles in 2027. It's a completely reckless move right now. The global AI boom just swallowed the entire tech supply chain alive. We are living through a little RAM apocalypse. Data centers are currently soaking up 70% of the world's memory chips. Manufacturers like SK Hynix are completely sold out for 2026. High bandwidth memory cost an absolute fortune. Hardware Leak has just updated the PS6 bill of materials to sit near $1,000. You're staring down the barrel of $1,000 retail box just to play video games. Silicon manufacturers care about enterprise AI clusters, not consumer electronics. Everyday gamers are getting stuck footing the bill for a corporate AI obsession they never asked for. Dropping $1,000 luxury box into this 2026 economy shows a wild disconnect from the actual consumer base. Shopping is painfully expensive today. Rent eats up half a standard paycheck. The average person doesn't have a spare grand burning a hole in their pocket for a shinier plastic box. They're struggling to pay the basic utilities. Look at what just happened. Sony jacked up the standard PS5 to $650 back in April. Microsoft just announced massive Xbox price hikes kicking in this August. A Series X is gonna cost you $800, passing skyrocketing manufacturing costs directly onto struggling players is a terrible strategy. Pushing a brand new console generation forward right in the middle of a historic tech squeeze feels like pure corporate arrogance. The gaming market simply cannot support this kind of arbitrary financial weight. I mean, we haven't even seen what the PS5 or Series X can fully do yet. Most massive releases today still play like slightly upscaled versions of titles from 5 years ago. Game studios are already bleeding top talent with rolling layoffs every single month. Current development costs are completely out of control. A AAA game takes 5 years and hundreds of millions of dollars to finish now. Forcing those same bleeding developers to pivot to brand new hardware guarantees an explosion in production budgets. Ex Naughty Dog developer Del Walker just went on social media begging these hardware giants to delay the new systems until 2030. He warned that dropping the PS6 now will just cause more industry bloodshed. The human cost of chasing an artificial 7-year console cycle is actively destroying the people making the art. Sony and Microsoft need to slam on the brakes immediately. They should sit out this massive hardware rush and wait for the memory market to naturally stabilize around 2028. Give developers the breathing room to master the silicon we already own. Strict hardware constraints force better, more creative game design. A tightly designed experience running perfectly on a standard PS5 easily beats a rushed tech demo desperately trying to justify a $1,000 PS6. Let the current generation stretch its legs, focus on making actual great games before forcing an upgrade nobody can afford. What's your actual financial limit here? Tell me if you're genuinely willing to drop $1,000 on a PS6 just for slightly better lighting, or maybe you're finally tapping out of the hardware race entirely. Drop your thoughts down in the comments. As always, thank you so much for giving me the time of day. I genuinely do appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.